Alright guys, so the new Symmetra rework is available on PTR now. So anyways, let's go ahead and go over what the heck changed with Symmetra, because there are some pretty big changes, as you guys can see. Now currently on the PTR there's a lot of bugs with her shield that she throws out. No longer does she actually give players an additional 25 shields. She actually can give them 25 if you decide to go with her second ultimate. She actually has two different ultimates, which is crazy. This is the first hero that actually has a choice in ultimates. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and go over the new changes in Symmetra. Currently right now, if you guys play on the PTR on the games where, you know, everyone's playing Symmetra, a lot of people are causing the game to crash, and that is due to shields colliding with each other and infinitely being, I guess, hitting each other. I'm not sure what exactly causes it. They'll probably change that, but it can cause the game to crash. And a lot of people are doing it because, you know, of course, it's funny. They just like to see the shields go absolutely crazy. And I don't know what exactly causes them to stick to each other and bounce off each other, but it goes crazy. But nonetheless, let me go and actually show you guys the changes without the game crashing, because we have to have two Symmetras to actually do that. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and go over the changes. So first off, she starts out with 6 sentries in the very beginning. So you're able to place those 6 sentries down really fast, and she can also hold 6 instead of 3. So that's definitely a huge buff. Now, she has the ability to also throw out a shield similar to, like, Reinhardt's shield. You just throw it. It can be destroyed, and it also cannot stop. It's not supposed to, at least. It can stop if it gets stuck on something, which is actually a glitch. But there's a lot of glitches right now with this shield. For example, like, if you throw it up in the air, it doesn't go away sometimes, and there becomes an infinite amount, and that also can cause the game to have issues when two of them collide in the air and they infinitely hit each other. There's a very loud banging sound that just happens when you have, you know, 20, 30 shields colliding with each other and making sounds of, you know, then it's supposed to be destroyed when it touches the wall. But there's a lot of glitches. Again, it's just on the PTR right now. So that's the change as far as her main kit. But I want to go over her ultimate. So oh, also, her attack range has been increased by 50%. The patch notes say 7%, or 7 instead of 5. Her original attack was at 5 meters. Obviously, this is going to be sticking out, so it's going to be another, like, 1 meter, so you can actually hit it a little bit further. Before, like, you could hit it off of this distance, which would be 5 meters, but now you can hit it a little bit further. It says it can reach up to 7 meters, but I want to say it's 7.5 because it counts the gun itself. But also you would have to count the hitbox. So depending on different heroes, and there's awkward hitboxes for certain moves that characters do. But nonetheless, yeah, so her range has been increased by 50%, which is actually pretty big, because that increases her DPS, because you're going to be able to charge your gun faster and also hit them earlier. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys her second ultimate, because she has 2 ultimates. So normally you place that on the teleporter, or you can hit your ultimate again and you can change it into a shield generator. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like as well as what it can do. So I'm going to go ahead and place it down, and you'll see my shields are now at 275. Well, my effective health pool is at 275, unless you count Sombra, you know, ulting and getting rid of all those shields. But nonetheless, yeah, that is huge. Also, her teleporter's health has been changed. The teleporter only has 50 health instead of 200, but it's been increased to have 350 shields and then 50 health. So basically your teleporter can't get destroyed as easy, because people before can hit it and then they can die, and they can just go in and die again by hitting it a few more times, and then eventually it would go down. But now it's made to actually survive for a lot longer. And having an additional 75 shields on a target like a Genji, a Tracer, that is really, really big. You know, obviously they're going to have to destroy it. Otherwise, they're going to have a bad time. But it does go through walls. Like, I can be over here and I'll still actually have the shield. Now, it does have a range. There's no hard-coded stat that is available right now, but I want to say it is 60 meters as far as the game code goes. You can see if I go over a little bit further back. So this is about where it would go away. If I go over here, you'll see that the shield should generate. Okay, here we go. You can see the shield regenerates. She still has the same right click. I wish they changed something with her, like, her ability to right click, but nonetheless, that is a huge buff to Symmetra. So now she's more viable on different points, and you could definitely play her on attack and secure things much easier than you would before by, you know, of course, making the teleporter. it would get destroyed a lot easier. And now you have this, which has 400 HP, so they're gonna have to definitely go after it with maybe like an ult. Like maybe you'll see people ulting the teleporter now, and it will make a lot more sense. Sometimes Genjis before, they would try to destroy it really fast because it'd be like things in the room that would destroy it. So now, you know, you won't have to worry about a Genji ulting the teleporter and also being able to get out and then kill other people, because it has 400 HP now, essentially. Well, it has 50 HP, and then, of course, the 350 shield. So those are the changes to Symmetra, and I'll show you the block over here. Well, I'll make that attack. So you can see it blocks the attacks just like any other shield would block attacks. And yeah, it's got a cooldown. Again, you cannot place it down. There's a lot of videos of people placing it down, but that's a glitch. And again, there's collision issues right now, so I'll get gameplay once they hopefully patch this out, or maybe if people stop being dinguses and trying to get the game to crash by colliding two of the shields later on in this week. But that's crazy that they already implemented the changes. I think a lot more players will be playing Symmetra, so we'll have to wait and see how many people play her in ranked, as well as I want to see how her interaction is with Sombra, because if you have that shield generator and you have the ability for Sombra to hack different things, we could see a lot more stalling going on, and especially if, you know, it's on that last point and everyone is on the defensive side and they're all getting additional 75 shields. The stall will definitely be real with Symmetra, so we'll have to wait and see how good that becomes, because that makes her a lot more viable on the defending the last point, because usually people would never want to play some Symmetra. Usually people would start screaming at you on the mic if you play some Symmetra on defense on like the very final point, or heck, even on attack. And she'll probably get yelled at. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys think of the changes. I definitely think it's in the right direction. I was really hoping that Sombra would also get a buff, because people have been complaining about that. That will probably be addressed in the future, but pretty crazy to see that we're getting so much content for Overwatch, and also the new maps coming out in 2017, I believe, is what they were aiming for. But nonetheless, pretty crazy. Symmetra's rework are now implemented on the PTR, so try it out, guys. Let me know what you think of it. I'll definitely be getting gameplay, like I said. Hopefully they'll patch out this issue where these things are getting stuck on things and there's just things crashing in the game right now. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I am signing out.